record. All right.
All right. So your starter prediction?
Okay, so you hit record?
Yeah, we hit record.
All right. You guys are good. You want me to crank it down?
All right. So I don't even have the. Here, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. So we're having Ryu. We have Ryu and Seth. So, let me get. I don't like this part. I miss the whole thing where you're able to pick the. Just click on and pick the character via like their picture. Oh my god, I feel so dumb right now, Rust. Switch. There we are. Alright, let's get into the game. Alright, we're already seeing Gungaloo in the Frosty. Both of them are pretty decent stock. I mean, Gungaloo's already at 87, which can be killing for Sephiroth.
Oh, for sure. These guys can kill each other right now.
But no, it seems that Gungaloo he has been performing a lot better with Sephiroth. Because I remember he was losing this matchup a lot.
That's so much damage.
Just so much. Right now, he's getting really good damage off right now. But let's see how Ryu responds to this. He does have a projectile, which does help them in this matchup. But what's gonna be rough is mainly just the sword distance. But yeah, it's not looking good. I know Sephiroth wins this, at least my professional opinion. But
yeah, I think that's extremely fair. A lot of mobility, great hitboxes, disjoints. You know, the FGC characters, you don't want to brawl with them unless you really have to, or if you can really capitalize on their disadvantage.
Yep, and
fortunately, Seth doesn't really have to do that. You know, he throws out the sword. Shadow Flare's all right.
Oh, he tried to counter. He tried to counter the up B.
I want to know if that would have worked.
It can. It honestly just depends on where he is. If he recovers low enough, then he doesn't get hit.
Right. All right, that is a ton of fireballs. You're just still jumping into it. So whenever your opponent is doing this, you know, anyone, general advice, just shield. Just shield and walk and see what they do. If he does one of those jump fireballs, you run up and you punish him.
Yep. And just like that, Ryu is bringing it back right now.
So he lost the whole stock due to eating a million fireballs. That's wild. That was a really, really good drift away from Frosty. That was insane. That kept him in the game, and that survival that he just showed might be why he wins this game. We'll have to see. That up B from Sephiroth was extremely close to hitting. Would have broken the focus.
He's right now he's just like I like that Frosty's he's doing it on the ground and then he's doing it up in the air, trying to cover both options.
Yeah, he is.
Reading him very, very well. And see, look at that. He's scared, he's scared of the fireball.
And right now, I'm getting the impression that Gungaloo's not really watching his opponent. He's just knowing, like, something is coming towards me. What's an evasive option? Jump. But if it's above your head, just take a little more time, look at what's happening. Hit the shield button.
But we did see Gungaloo did take the stock though. He reversed his up B and was able to get it. And them down tilts are going to be very, very scary for him right now because down tilt, Tatsumaki, end of game, and next game we go on to.
Absolutely.
But right now we're seeing Gungaloo being able to get a little bit of footing down even with 124. He does have wing. Oh, didn't get hit by, probably got the weak hit of Shoryuken.
Yeah. Oh, that was kind of close to an SD from Frosty. The way that he went off, he was a few frames, I want to say, away from getting pineappled by PS2. It happens a lot with these characters. Good on him for not SDing. Let's see if he can close this out. No reason to give up center. Just hold center. You're winning. Don't let him bring you to the ledge. That's how you die.
Yeah, that's the win condition. Oh, yeah,
great,
back there.
Great back there. Call that jump out. Gungaloo's been jumping his brains out this game. Love jumping. Hey, I love jumping.
I can respect an FGC that can turn around and do back air like that.
Oh, absolutely.
It's hard. Like, it's definitely hard. It's not like how anyone else, like, even with Aloe, like, he was like, I'm like, how you know how to do this with the FGCs? How do you not know this with regular characters? Like, it just comes like with natural. It's like parrying.
Yeah. It's
like he's probably one of the best parriers I know. Like, and he just parries everything into Shoryuken or something. It's like, how do you do it? How do they do it? But it's like, I guess it's nature with these characters, you know. So are we gonna see a switch? Are we gonna see a switch in characters? We're gonna see a Ken switch.
Yeah, this is interesting because it looks like Gungaloo was kind of outplaying him for the majority, but then that fireball stock happened to stock 2, and after that he was never able to really come back.
It's projectile's curse. It's projectile's curse. Also, I'm gonna update the score. Oh, I could just do the arrow.
So there we see Gungaloo again. He jumps over the fireball, but he uses his double jump, which means he lands on Frosty and eats this punish. Now he's at the ledge. He gets off with a couple of nairs, fair.
And
gets some damage.
Armor's
Armor's
the back air, but does take a good bit of damage.
I want to see Gungaloo input an up B as soon as he sees the focus. I just want to see it come out because that multi-hit up B, that's a ton of percent, that's free stage, and you can definitely react to focus and just aim it out there and kind of pull the trigger. So right now he's still trying to jump over these fireballs. I do really want to see a little more walking and shield, but I understand you can't just switch things up on a whim. It's not your playstyle. There should be a stock.
Down tilting to shore, you can take in the stock. That's another thing, and this is what I've learned from when playing Lahans, is that you can't jump into that. Oh my god!
Okay, super overkill on that one, but he gets the stock.
He gets the stock. But with Lahans, he tried to fireball me a bunch, and I just kind of sat there and waited for him. That's if you see a Ryu doing this, just literally wait. Right. Don't like jump around. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Don't jump, and especially don't double jump, because again, it's a resource. If your opponent is throwing out an option like projectile, just like every other option in this game, it has end lag, close the distance. You don't have to get a direct punish on them, but make a little more of the stage yours. You know, push them into the corner, give them less space to maneuver.
Because Ryu is probably one of the more campier FGCs, just because of, you know, Shakunetsu and with Hadouken.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, these projectiles are no joke.
And honestly, if he uses, if Frosty starts using Hadouken more, he can actually cancel out Sephiroth's side because that clanks with other projectiles. Okay. So Fireball goes through it because it's like with Wolf's Laser, you know, where it phases through any other projectile. But
Hadouken?
Yeah, Hadouken, just regular Hadouken will phase through will block projectiles, and Shakunetsu will go through projectiles.
Interesting.
Yeah. Huh. Isn't Frosty doing that? Oh, not Frosty, Keikyo. Yeah, I can do that real quick. Yeah, hold on. Sorry, guys.
It's all good. Yeah, so Gungaloo's on his last stock. He does have Frosty at the ledge at kill percent. He goes for another one of these F-tilts. They haven't really been finding the mark, and even though it is a very big hitbox, it's good at catching them if they get up. It's not going to catch them.
Range is 150.
They jump over it, and of course there's a good bit of end lag on that move. So Frosty does come through with the true punish and take the stock. So this is 2-0 Frosty. Of course, this is losers semifinals, so best of 5 here. Gungaloo has the opportunity for a reverse 3-0.
Which can happen. It can happen.
Oh, of course it can happen. Will it happen? Let's find out. You know, that's why we're here. That's why we're all tuned in. We're clenched. We're ready.
We're ready. If I'm Frosty, I'll probably go in Ken here, but Ryu works too. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. I mean, Ryu, and that's the thing. Ryu's stuff, like I said, it's not very good for you, but Ryu can do it. It's like with Snake Ryu. Snake Ryu, he's able to just camp out, destroy the grenades, make him hit himself with grenades, and he doesn't have to approach. And we are seeing him stay Ryu. Are we going to see him trying to pull off Seth one more time, or are we going to see the
Ridley? Alright, that's very interesting.
I think his Ridley's probably one of his more better characters. That's why I think he wants to do this.
Yeah. Let's see if he nails these fireballs from Ryu.
Which I'm thinking doesn't it clank? I assume it actually out-prioritizes, right?
I don't know. When I'm Puff, I can nair through everything. So I just assume that they really can as well.
Well, I was like thinking because like is Ridley's nair just as good as like Incineroar's or Puff?
Yeah, his nair's really good.
It covers a lot, and this is what he did a lot with me. I think this will be good, keeping him back, just trying to. That forward tilt is fast and it catches a lot of him.
Now this I like a lot more than F-tilting at the ledge with Sephiroth, because again, like you said, it's fast. It's fast. You're able to throw out a couple F-tilts. Oh, you missed? That's fine. Punish the roll. Forced to side B again. Up, he can't make it.
And that's the thing. He never angled it with Sephiroth half the time. He just threw it out. With Ridley, he angles it, which is kind of weird because you can angle it with Seph. All right, okay, we're gonna see him trying to get up there into Shoryuken, but
I really like that falling forward air. Just knowing, or at least maybe expecting that Frosty's gonna parry.
ooh, that was really nice.
That was good. Yeah, Gungaloo kind of put himself in a bad situation by going off like that. It was working. Staying on stage and F-tilting was working. He didn't need to go off there. I understand why he did it. Maybe try and make Frosty tech. Maybe he misses the tech.
Oh, that might be
stock.
Yep, that's a stock.
Yep.
This is how you beat Ryu. Just try to gimp him. You just have to gimp. But right now we are seeing a much better pace from Gungaloo with Ridley. So Ridley might be the pick here to actually end Ryu's reign.
And another thing to keep in mind is this stage choice. So Ryu cannot fireball for free here. Ridley can jump on the platform and he can shoot his fireballs, Ridley's fireballs, down underneath the platform. So it's a lot harder to play that more passive fireball game from the FGC character. And this might be it.
Yep, and that's stock.
Yeah.
Stock, yep.
I don't know if that focus was correct. I'm not quite sure what you do there.
There's not much.
Maybe you can jump with an air dodge, the neutral air dodge, but it is tough. I mean, that's kind of...
It is what it is, but, you know, I am happy to see that Gungaloo is able to actually finally be able to take that game and be able to continue on with this set.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a set. You'll love to see it.
Now are we going to see a switch? Because Ryu did not work out here. Will he stick to Ryu or will he switch to Ken or Kazuya? I'm thinking at least it could be Kazuya.
I think K. Rool is probably great here. You're another big, huge, strong character. Your recovery is harder to F-tilt because that hitbox does extend over the ledge. And if you do F-tilt K. Rool, he's not going to die. He's going to recover. He can recover from very low below the ledge, so like vertically below it, which means he can't be hit by the fireballs that come down at that diagonal angle. I think K. Rool is a good choice.
Don't pause it, don't pause it.
Look,
Don't tap the thing.
I didn't tap it.
Oh, put it in. See what Gungaloo's bumping right now. See what vibe Gungaloo's on.
Share his ear juice. We get a Belmont.
Jazz?
Sick.
Or not jazz, but that's vibing. That's real vibing. All right. We got, and here's the thing, we're thinking like, you know, he's listening to some like, oh, he's like listening to like something intense. No, he's just listening to like some really chill vibe music. I feel like that's a good way to play. I listen to a lot of like symphonic metal is when I play.
Okay.
It's really nice.
That's it?
But we are seeing, wow, I just looked back, I'm surprised to see Richter. Richter.
I was shocked as well. One, because I didn't know that Frosty played this character. And two, because just because your opponent's a big character doesn't mean the projectile character is going to work out. As you saw, Ridley has the exact same method of edge guarding. We get a misinput there from Gungaloo, kind of unfortunate, but still, even game, nothing to, you know, you can't be discouraged, you know, and SDs happen, it's no big deal.
I think he was using this as like more just, oh, you know, he doesn't play this character, oh, how does he play? But I feel like Richter has a very basic mindset. Throw projectiles, hope that side B hits into neutral B, down B at ledge, forward smash, take stock. That's pretty much the goal.
If you can make that flowchart work, absolutely should.
That's kind of like the idea of like how a good majority of Richters and Simons play.
I watch a lot of Dom.
Oh no, Dom is very great.
He's crazy.
He is. Now you have those who are very, very good. That could go, say, like, you know, Peanut with Mac.
Absolutely.
MK Leia with Byleth and Marth, like, they, you know, make them look like god characters.
Yeah. Well, I want to see a little more up smash out of Gungaloo here. There were a couple of times
he could have hit it, but Backer's going to be able to take it. Backer's taking it. He is at 129 right now.
Okay, and good for him not jumping into the cross and just kind of playing it calm. You know, your opponent is going to press some buttons when they come off the Angel Plat. So don't jump into them. You know, what do they do? How bad is it really going to be for you? At 180 here. All you need is some extra credit.
Smart plays by Gungaloo for not like immediately going up and like jumping. He
Yeah,
took
I
the hit.
appreciate this patience. Really good up smash. I think that covered all the options. If he rolled, I think it would have caught it.
Oh, he did. And I like how you said like, oh, you like to see more up smash. He is doing more up smash.
Yes,
Next side B actually taking it. He
Really
was
don't like jumping back into it, but I get it. It happens. I jumped into a cannonball today. It happens.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It certainly does.
But right now, Gungaloo is sitting pretty safely at his 4%. But it can still be anyone's game. Richter is at rage, can do a whole lot of damage with neutral B, side B.
Ridley hit the rapid jab on his shield, and Frosty accidentally did a full hop.
Oh!
Wasn't able to punish.
That would have honestly been sick if that landed. He tried to clip.
Yeah. So Frosty can do this. I mean, you know, that doesn't mean anything when a commentator says, "Oh, it's still even," or the game's still going. But if he holds center the way he's doing right now and doesn't panic, he doesn't need much more. This is kill percent for Ridley, 100%.
Oh, it's looking. Oh, yep. That's game.
Yep.
That's
and that's so hard for Ridley to deal with. You know that
It happens.
neutral, because if you roll, you get clipped. If you jump, you get clipped. You neutral, get him. What you have to do there is just take the fire. Don't press any buttons, and then up B back to the ledge and see if you can find a window to get around it.
It is very, very rough for and especially for he's a big body, but he's not even as light as Terry. So even then, it's like he can get killed by that, by that types of stuff. So
you hit record?
yeah, we can, yeah.